Alright everyone, so welcome to week 7 of squats, dip and chin every single day, or at least as often as I can manage. And what you've seen here is the Deadstop dip. For those of you who aren't familiar with this exercise, I think it's a good way of getting over any plateaus you might have on your regular weighted dip. Basically eliminates the stretch reflex from the bottom, and it's just a slight variation that I've found useful in the past. I've not experimented with it a great deal, but I'm going to give it a good trial now because I seem to have got really stuck on the 54 kilo dip for about singles, or I've got 2 reps a couple of times I think. But I'm going to use this exercise, build it up a bit, gain some strength from a dead stop, and then go back to my regular weighted dip, and hopefully I'll be able to reach that 3 plates that I'm after. Here's a slightly better variation than what you saw previously. I've only ever done it standing, but what I've just come to the conclusion of is actually when you try and do it standing from a dead stop, you're putting your calves into the movement because as much as you try and resist it, you're going to, plantar flex at the ankle, and then it's going to give you a little boost up to the top position. So by doing kneeling, feet off the ground, as you can see, I think it makes exercise more effective, more strict, and is going to build my chest, shoulders, triceps, all of that better. So, if any of you are having problems with the weighted dip, put that exercise in, let me know how it works out for you. Here's another variation of the chin up. I've switched over to a neutral grip because, again, like my dip, I hit a plateau of, I think it was 44 kilos for 1 or 2 reps, and I was kind of hovering around there, and I just couldn't get that 3rd rep. So I'm going to build up my regular neutral grip chin up, get up to at least like 44 kilos on that, then switch back to the regular chin up. Should be able to get up to that 50 kilo for a few reps. But here's the squat. It's been going really well. Before all my work sets now, I've been doing a 95 kilo beltless squat, which you've just seen on screen now. That's feeling great, feeling better and better. Been working on my mobility a lot, which is helping out. I've had a lot of hamstring issues in the past, but now I'm doing mobility every single day. It's really helping out. I saw a video from Eric Bugenhagen as well, which I'll link down below. Doing quite a few exercises from that, which has been helping my mobility. So if anyone wants to check that out, you can. Here's my top beltless squat at the moment, 105. Really good depth on that first rep. Really happy with that, especially for a low bar squat. Second rep, still good depth, not quite as good as the first, but very happy with it. And you got to be careful not to go too low in the low bar squat as well. But that squat's progressing nicely, so happy to see that. That's it for the lifting clips anyway. Now I'm just going to discuss week 7 as a whole. Obviously, as you can see, I only managed to get in 4 training sessions, but the general theme was that the squats increasing. I actually missed the 105 on Tuesday, but then obviously Wednesday I got it. Couldn't train Thursday, got 2 reps on Friday, but it's creeping up there, which is good. The weights are getting a little heavier in the squat, so I expected the progress to slow down. But I think with the additional mobility work I'm doing, and now my hamstrings feeling a lot better, I can push that exercise more. So I expect coming into week 8 that I'm going to get that 105 for 3 and hit that 107.5 and hopefully get an all-time PR. Because for me, 107.5 kilos low bar squat for 1 rep is my all-time best. So I'm really knocking on the door of getting that lifetime PR there, which, obviously it's pretty exciting. So hopefully week 8, the plan is to conquer that 105 for 3, get up to that 107.5 for at least 1 rep, and then if not get that all-time PR in week 8, it's definitely going to be coming in week 9. So really happy about that. With the Deadstop dips, you can see just started implementing them this week, but the plan is to build that up to 54 kilos to 3, so it will exceed my regular dip strength, at least on week 7, Monday when I tried it. And then hopefully if I've built enough strength in that, I'll just keep progressing with the Deadstop dip until I kind of stall out on it a bit. That should have built enough strength for me to go back to the regular version and, get that 54 for 3, then 56.5 and so on and so forth until I hit my goal of 3 plates. With the chin up, again, switched out to a neutral grip chin. That's what the NC means there, neutral chin. And I'm just building that up. Hopefully I can get it to about 40 kilos, 44 kilos before I start stalling out on that. So we'll have to see. But, just because I've changed the grip slightly, I'll provide a slightly different stimulus and hopefully help boost me past that plateau on the regular chin up of 44 for 1-2 reps. Again, my all-time chin up PR is 50 kilos. So I'm not that far off really. I'm dealing with pretty heavy weights. I'm doing them quite frequently, many times a week. So it's only a matter of time before I hit them goals of 50 kilo chin for 3, 107.5 kilo squat for 3, and also the weighted dip of 60 kilos for 3 reps. And also something that you may notice is my weight has decreased once again to 64 kilos. In fact, I had a all-time low on my weight this week of 63 kilos, but averaged out across the week at about 64. But my weight's decreasing, but my actual leg strength is going up, which is really interesting to see. But I think it's due to some dietary changes that I've been going through. But I'll discuss that in another video. I don't really want to get into that now. But yeah, as long as my numbers are going up, as long as my strength is increasing, I'm happy that any weight that I am losing is not beneficial to me. Okay, it's just whatever the hell it is in my body, be it fat, be it waste products of any kind. Me losing weight, as long as my strength's going up, it's not muscle loss, guys. Okay, so I'm not worried about that. Of course, it's more difficult to tell with the dips and the chins because you've got to factor in your body weight a lot more. But as long as my squat strengths continue to go up, my dips and chins aren't really decreasing. Yeah, I stalled out, but that's to be expected. Doing pretty decent numbers on these considering my weights now, so it's not going to be smooth linear progress all the time. But anyway, I think I've covered everything I wanted to for this video. I'm going to hit you up with week 8 in about a week's time, hopefully, and then we'll hopefully see that squat PR in that video. Anyway, I hope all your training is going well, and if you've got any questions, comments, you'd like to ask me anything, I do try my best to respond to you quickly. You got to understand, sometimes life gets in the way, but we'll do my best to answer all your comments, questions, and things. Like I said, hope all your training's going well. Hope you're all striving and hitting them PRs. Make sure you focus on that progressive overload. If you've not checked any of your baseline lifts in a while, please go back to that. I don't want you guys to cycle around in circles like I did for so long. Pick some key exercises, a few, be it the squat, dip, and chin, or the deadlift and the bench press, or the overhead press, or whatever it is. Just make sure that you're getting stronger on them basic lifts. Don't get too caught up in all the little bits of isolations and machine work and all this. Make sure that your big compound lifts are progressing and you're getting stronger. That's the key factor that you got to focus on. But anyway, see you all next time.